There we go. Oh god, it just has to get its life together. And Delgado has to get its life together. There. Better. If we want... So we want this to be white. For all those who care, for none jersey color, we want this dark green. Not highlighter green. Bright green on color white probably. Collar stroke black. Pants black. Inner stripe white. Normal pants, please. Outer stripe black. Socks black. Sock bands black. Sock stripes white. I mean, it's made to look like kind of like thrown together, and that's kind of the gold number color. Oh, white definitely. Black. So I don't like the font anymore. No, although that kind of fits. Better. Away. Well, the good news is... text color. This is where we want the green. Granted, you're talking to a colorblind person. Text stroke. Jersey color white, yeah. Stripe. Stripes are gonna be green. Stripe 2. Black probably. No, we use the same pair of pants. Are you kidding me? Inner stripe, I think is green. Outer stripes white. socks. I said black socks. I'm glad I'm doing this and not commentating because my mind is really, really numb. Sock band. Sock stripes. You know what? We'll have green sock stripes. Bright green ones. Rather than white. These mean a white. They're lucky. Number color. This is going to be green. See, that looks cool. Helmet. Base color, green, obviously. Mask color, black? Didn't even notice that was a thing. Single stripe's gonna be green. And this one's gonna be white. Right logo. Oh no, it's gonna have to. Ding. Left logo. I don't know why you would have two different ones. Ding. Beautiful. Makes sense to be based out of Atlanta. Roster. This is gonna take a while. And when I mean a while, I mean a while. You let it load the depth chart once. Alright. Here's where things get fun. Get to make players out of everyone in the Wii Series. So let's start with our QBs. They're giving us 5 QBs to work with. Which one's our senior? Kyle Dudgeon, congrats. You're getting kicked. Basically everyone's getting kicked off the team, to be fair. Number 2. Last name. I think it's fair that our starting quarterback's Alaska. Okay, Alaska XP. So I will take off the 2. Alaska. And I know it's for James, so congrats, James Alaska. Height. What do I want the height to be? So like 72 is 6 foot. I think Alaska's like 6'3". Probably not. He's somewhere close to there, so we'll go with like that. Weight 210. He is going to be right-handed. Settings. He's a quarterback. He's Tech 3. Like fair. Alright. Alaska has a lot of speed. He also has quite a lot of strength. And a good amount of agility. And his endurance is there. He's very aggressive. But like not that much. Discipline, sorry Alaska. Intelligence. Put it there. Not like 10 dog level. Ability to catch. Probably like 70. Ability to block. Alaska could probably block, but we shouldn't have your quarterback blocking. Arm strength. He is going to be kind of our all-purpose guy. I mean, he's very consistent when so like 95. And he doesn't have to kick. Alaska. Alaska comes out at an 88 overall. It's interesting. All right. Next quarterback is I want a sophomore because this is going to be Benders or us. Ben. He's going to fly seat 2. Benders is a little bit shorter probably. I'm going to put him at up 11. He's going to be light, sitting at about 187. No clue what his settings, his quarterback. Definitely type 4. We'll do that. Rating. So Benders is quick. He's not as strong. Hi Z, can you make... Yeah, I plan on making... I mean, I have to make like 50 some odd. Peoples. What position do you like to play? Agility? Yeah, Benders. Oh, we got Paul in the mall here. Hi, Paul. I didn't think I was going to stream either. I was going to record, but my voice is sort of giving out, and my mind is like mashed potatoes right now. So I'm like, let's do something fun. Ben has a little bit low. Ben is also not aggressive at all, but disciplined. Not as intelligent as 10 Dog. Hi, Garrett. And golfer, I'm working on it, Garrett. I only started this 12 minutes ago. Defensive tackle. Thank you for choosing the defense. Ability to catch. Garrett could probably catch. Garrett definitely can't block. Garrett's our scrambler. So is... Or not Garrett. Benders is our scrambler. So we're gonna bump those up. Clickbaited me. That's okay. Yeah, this works for Benders. I plan on just doing this for the rest of the night until my brain turns to more mushy mashed potatoes. So that puts 2 quarterbacks. Benders is also an 88 overall. Which, I think that's fair. Alright. Oh, I forgot to choose Bender's number. I'm going to give him number 12 because that's what he has in all sports. It's a 16-12. I think that's fair. Alright. We got 3 more quarterbacks. Who all would play quarterback well? I was already thinking in the shower, I want Theon to be like... Yeah, there's a junior. Theon would be a great quarterback as like our Hail Mary guy. Theon is going to be number 33 actually, which doesn't make sense for a quarterback. But this is a project that I'll start and I will finish over Christmas break, just as something content for the channel. We play speedrun.com. I can't spell Theon's name right if you don't let me look at the boards. See, 33 makes sense because he has 2 in his name. Oh, alright. I have to actually spell it out properly. I'm just gonna say T. I don't know Theon's actual name. Height. I'm gonna say Theon's tall for this. 77. He's lucky. That makes sense. He's gonna be like 227. Settings. Quarterback, we'll keep that as is. Ratings. So Theon is quick, to be fair. And he's decently strong, and he's probably pretty agetic. Theon doesn't not. Well, yeah, he has endurance. He has to go through billards. Theon's not that aggressive. Theon, good discipline. Sometimes he forgets to, check his runs to make sure they're legit. Theon probably can't catch very well, and he definitely can't block, but he definitely has the arm. Alright. Hi, River. Yeah, Theon's the dude that has the Wii Play World Records. I have to come up with 2 more quarterbacks. Alright, so Theon's 86, that's fair. So 2 more. A newer person and kind of a Bender's era person. You better keep Roderick Goggins. Who knows, maybe I'll get tired and have to keep him. Also, thanks for the follow, Z. Let's look in... Oh, are you still all in... You're still all in the Discord. I might get my headphones and pop in. Who would be a Theon... Or not a Theon, a Bender's level dude that is good at leadership and... Check tournament. That would be good. That's a mind boggle. I'm gonna join just so that I have people in my ears. I'm gonna join the Discord. Please me, I need you're on the defense. You're a defensive back, Z. You already chose, and I need defensive players. I already was going to relegate Paul and Bacon to defensive players. And I think Plight and Bandau as well. Also, this is like 3rd string quarterback. 4th string quarterback now.
Ow!
Shut up, Zach. What's going on, Commander?
Ow!
Hi. Brain smashed potato.
I hear
Okay.
my ears. Ice rip.
Zach, what are you like doing?
That's not me. That's
Luckily, we
Plume.
have the server mute button, which is handy during instances such
That
as...
is
Yeah, I guess I do have the server mute button.
that's.
Are you alright, Zach?
That's the
do you
stream.
need a medical attention?
I was tripping. Sorry, no.
So what's up?
I was
Emil?
hearing CMDR's audio and I was tripping balls right there. Ow!
Garrett, are you gonna get your homework done?
I slapped
Oh,
my
fuck.
knuckles.
Yeah, I need to do that.
Yeah, Garrett, you better go fast. Better go speed.
I can't think when I'm
Go
listening.
fast. Garrett, go fast.
Oh wait, you want me to screen share it so y'all can help me speed up?
You're watching a time.
Wait, is our disc or is our
No,
our
I'm
voices
doing
on
the
his
other
stream?
assignment first.
What's
Our
the other
voices on his
assignment?
stream.
Poggers. Hey, Commander could help. I mean, he is in college, and plus Paul.
Let's
So
call
I
it
have to choose
Frank's
2
part.
of these.
Wait, no, go up. No, go up. What was that image? Okay, you can go back down now.
Is that a political
What?
I have many questions. What is that? What is that picture?
A guy being hanged. Apparently, it's Jeff Davis. These
It's
are a
actually
bunch of
Jeb
people.
Bush.
Damn, they went hard in the paint for propaganda.
What did Jeff Davis do? I like don't remember.
I don't even know who the fuck
I'm
Jeff
not-
Davis is. I won't lie to you.
He's the president of the Confederacy.
Jefferson Davis.
Who's the president
Jefferson
of the
Davidson.
Confederacy?
That's the
Okay.
president of the Confederacy.
I'm not big on my history.
I don't know. I really don't want to have to read right now, so I think I'm just gonna choose the 2 pictures.
Or you could do the route of just don't do them because they're only worth like 5 points apiece. That's how my teachers always work.
Well, unfortunately, my teacher's grade on a 1 out of 100 basis. So if I don't do it, I get a 0, not a 5.
I thought you said
or
1 to 100. How do you get a 0 if it's 1 to 100?
Do you mean out of 100 points?
He means
I don't,
Yeah,
I don't really understand.
if I choose not to do it, I get a 0.
It's not hard.
Yeah,
to-
I get a
don't like
0
that
too, but
award.
I get a 0 out of 5.
The fuck?
Well,
Yeah,
maybe,
what type of bull crap
I
is
don't
that?
know. The teachers are different.
Yeah,
I don't get
just get
handouts
1
like
through
that.
100. I'm basic or 0 to 100, and if I don't do it, I get 0.
Wait, why did you just now wait until 30 minutes for it to do to try this?
Yeah,
I
you're running out
the
of time,
executive-
Garrett. The
I
time's
just don't
clicking.
give enough of a shit. I can turn it in late, I'm pretty sure. I should check first.
Alright, Garrett Smith, do whatever you need.
At this point, Paul's just gonna call him by his actual name.
Oh wait, I should not share my screen for turn it in. That would be disastrous.
Why?
Why?
We're gonna turn whatever the heck we want.
I know, that would be tragic.
Yeah,
Don't make me submit that Josh Nichols picture to the teacher.
Sharing all your teachers, Paul. Josh Nichols picture.
Package for Josh Nichols. Repeat. Package for Josh Nichols.
I'm really tempted just to send a random teacher a picture
You-
and
you
see if I
would,
get in trouble.
So, are you able to
you're a
turn it in?
freshman in high school. Yes, you would get in trouble.
Are you able to turn things in late on turn it in or no?
Yeah.
Let's turn it in.
I've never used turn it in. Besides,
like a-
I've never used.
No, not
I've
turn.
never used turn it in when turning in something late. Like this is actually the first time.
On Google Classroom?
No, on turnitin.com.
Oh,
Why
then I have
y'all
no
using
clue.
that? What type of school? We just use Google Classroom or Canvas.
Well, you see, my school really likes making life super difficult. No, but turn
Okay,
it in
that's
like standard for
fair
essays
enough.
though. Like you don't turn in your essays to turnitin.com.
Yeah, I've literally never heard of that
Yeah,
website.
Yeah, that website's foreign to me.
We turn ours into like our college has a learning
Look,
platform.
I
It's
just
very
turned my
good.
crap into or Canvas or Classroom. Like
Yeah,
Google
it's
Classroom.
Canvas. Canvas is what we use.
I have to use Schoology to turn in all my stuff.
Oh my gosh, I used Schoology at like sophomore year.
It's
What is
horrible.
Schoology?
We always kept calling it Schoology. If people like actually
Schoology.
get mad.
I don't know. I might just do this tomorrow.
You can't. It's
Fair
due
enough.
at midnight.
Dude, my brain cells are fucking fried. I don't think I can do this in 25 minutes.
You
I'm
should.
being dead ass. Like, I don't have it in me.
Oh, baseball beat the champion for 2 hours.
And golf, like, practice for 2 hours. It's too much. I should have
Yeah.
done
Oh,
my.
yeah. Sorry, Teach. I was just really playing some Wii Sports last night. You know.
Yeah, the golf and the baseball just
Happens
clouds my
sometimes.
brain, you know?
I mean, what's gonna fucking happen if I do it tomorrow? Like, is the teacher just gonna have a spasm and just give me a 0? No.
Probably.
Take off a couple
How my
points.
teachers do it. They're like,
Yeah,
oh,
but-
you didn't do it, 0.
I
Screw you.
think at the worst, I'll get a 70. So I'll take the 70.
Damn, y'all teachers based.
It varies from class to class, but like I'm pretty sure this teacher wouldn't give me a like I'm not gonna finish this in time is the thing.
Oh, do you mean like
I
late
won't
grades?
finish it by midnight no matter what. So
Oh, you mean like what that teacher's gonna grade it from a late grade?
yeah.
That makes sense. So most of my teachers just give me the actual grade, but if it's like a day late, then they'll just boot me.
I mean, let's see, does this resource and reference material? Syllabus.
Dude, I basically have to do my assignments. If I try to even get a 0, I basically I've gotten 2 daily grade 0s and I immediately got grounded for it for like a
From
day.
your parents?
Yeah,
No,
my
his
dad for
teachers
having
Why do
2
your,
daily
why do
grade
your
0s.
parents check your grades that much?
They don't. They were just like,
So
oh
how do
yeah,
they
let's
know?
see your grades, and they saw I had 2 daily grade 0s and booted me from video games. I was like,
Okay. Apparently, if I turn it in tomorrow, I just get a 90. So like,
oh yeah, just do
Oh.
that.
Then it's totally worth it.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
worth
like
it.
fucking
Get the
stupid
90.
of me to try to pass it right now, but then lose
See,
10 points.
my
anyway.
teachers are so much strict like that. If I
No,
don't
like-
turn it in that
Wait.
day, it's instantly 50% less.
Not called journals.
even
These are
joking.
called notebooks, right?
And if you turn it in two
I
days
didn't
late,
realize
it's
this,
instantly a
but my
0.
partner was legit talking to me through my freaking slide. And so I was like,
What?
why did I add this much text? And I was like, oh wait, my friend,
Wait, I just
friend's
realized how
doing it.
fucking stupid this is. This is the dumbest loophole I can take advantage of right now. So, if you have a missing assignment, they are accepted with a 10-point penalty per day for 3 school days after its original due date. So I have
Oh.
10 days, fellas. 10 days. Yeah, fuck that. I'm not doing it.
Because of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I just found the biggest loophole in the history.
Technically, I could do.
That's,
I
that's
don't have to
pretty
do this
good.
until Saturday, but me and this other kid is rushing this to get it done with. Because I know both me and him don't want to do this at all.
Man, I cannot wait for Thanksgiving though. I
He
have
did
to
it,
work
Sean.
Monday,
He
Tuesday,
did it,
Wednesday,
Sean.
but then we get
Holy
Thursday,
crap!
Friday
I
off.
praise you. What?
I actually, no joke, hate Thanksgiving. I know that's strange to a lot of people, but I just can't stand relatives. And
No,
Dude,
Wow.
my
Well, this
relatives are
year-
I don't
lit.
have to worry about it.
This year, you're not going to have too many relatives, I'm guessing.
Oh no, yeah, I
You're saying
haven't
that as
had
if they're gonna get
relatives at
shot as they walk through
Yeah.
the door.
I haven't
gonna
had
happen.
relatives. I haven't had relatives at a Thanksgiving in a hot minute. Like,
My
it's
family's,
always
all my relatives live like 300 miles away.
Ew.
So it's just been me and my family. My close family that I live with. And that's been about it.
Legit, it's just my family and then my grandma. You know, my grandpa could visit, but he's in a grave right now, so don't know how we're gonna do that.
Kind of awkward for the rest of us. I don't know what to say. I would say sorry for your loss, but you don't sound.
That's not very
Yeah,
Bro,
you
it was
sound
19
kinda-
years ago. I can't really. I wasn't even alive then.
It was as if you were trying to flex the death of your grandpa. I didn't know what
Yeah,
to
my
you're like this.
grandpa died. Flex.
Yeah, you're like, hey guys, what's going on? Grandpa's dead.
Grandpa's the gang. Posing next to the body. What?
If you run out of Parmesan during dinner, just flake off some skin from it.
No, why?
What the heck do Thanksgiving has Parmesan cheese on it?
I don't know.
Tasty.
I just thought it was...
Wait, you
I
don't
bet some
just
like
have
it.
no, you don't get just Parmesan spears as appetizers.
Yeah, you're not getting a Domino's pizza for Thanksgiving?
Nah, just bone.
What movie was it where like they get the Thanksgiving dinner, but it was just like Taco Bell, Domino's, and KFC
That's Donald Trump's Thanksgiving.
comedy?
Comedy.
don't
I
know what
laugh.
you're talking about.
I thought it was funny.
because the White House definitely does not have chefs that can prepare an adequate Thanksgiving dinner.
Bro, I
Bro,
have
I
an
see
image
that.
of one of those. He's freaking buff. My man's buff as hell, making the best steaks.
Oh yeah, I've seen that dude.
Oh yes, I have two photos of Reggie in my downloads. It's pretty great. Same photo, just one's transparent, one's not. Very great. 10 out of 10. Oh, let me write this out. Take my a long as the kids and grown
running back.
gather up rocks. A long shot is used. Correct.
Maximum Football 2020.
To
I'm
I'm
show
trying to find
2019,
Roger
they wouldn't let
Goggins
me play
again, but I don't see his
2019.
name anymore.
show
What happened
Yeah,
to
where's-
Roger Goggins?
Where's Roderick Goggins?
He's probably a defensive
Goggins?
back.
Yeah, bro, where did Goggins go?
Did you kill him?
I'm still trying to find some. I need 2 more people who would be like running backs.
Josh Nichols.
I
You
want
should pick
people
up
in the
Yeah,
Wii
Spider.
Josh
series.
Nichols would go ham at the position.
Wait. You remember that one episode where we actually had to play football? What position?
I don't. Do you remember the episode where they? I don't remember the episode. I just remember a scene from it where they're naked and they knock on the door and Megan's like, "That's illegal, you know," or something like that.
Wait, what?
I think they wouldn't show that.
They were like naked.
Just completely naked on screen on
Is
Nickelodeon.
it
Well, it didn't
bad
sh-
that I
it-
like what?
You must have been
Well-
watching Nick for Adults.
Nick at Night.
Well, you know, it didn't show
Yo.
any.
Oh,
It didn't
yeah.
show anything. It just showed their
Adult
upper body.
Swim.
But I have a
Honestly, I
clear
need to
memory.
watch cable. Like, I just need to watch like 12 hours straight of cable. Cable
Of what?
TV. Cable TV.
Oh, I thought that was a name, like Kate Ohms or something. That's what
Oh
you were saying.
no, I just meant cable, like TV crap.
My family hasn't owned cable in like 13 years.
Really? That's all we have is cable.
I once had a TV in my
We don't have any
grandma's,
streaming services or
but the
anything.
time I tried to watch like actual TV, it showed me some random news from Arizona, like a small
What?
town's news, and so I was watching. I was like, "What's going on?" And I just turned it off because I had no idea.
What a story.
If there's
I know,
something I want
right?
to watch that's on a streaming service, I can pirate it somewhere. Like it's not.
Oh
hard.
yeah, I remember this. Okay, so there was this there's this like 2000s kid in Nick Jr. show called Ubi, and like I was
Oh,
so
the
obsessed
hand,
with the show.
The hand.
Yeah,
that
the
is-
hand. That-
Right?
Yeah.
What
no.
show?
Ubi.
Leap?
No, not Leap. Ubi. Where'd you get
Oh,
Leap
Ubi.
from?
I know Ubi.
Tell me why. It was on Nick Jr. at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I told my grandma, "Please let me stay up. I want to watch this." And she was like, "No, get your ass in bed."
The love for Ubi knows no bounds.
Guys, we should do a marathon for Ubi.
I actually wonder how many foot fetishists like derive from watching Ubi for hours on end.
Foot?
You mean
Their
hand
hands.
footage?
No, they're
There's
they're
only-
hands.
There was 1 foot in the entire show. There was only 1 foot. Only foot.
Really?
I'm looking this up.
Bro, no, there's an image, the creepiest image from
Ubi
Ubi.
foot. Google images.
Ubi foot. Ubi foot.
Oh, there's
That is
definitely
Ubi.
feet in this show.
Yeah, but there's barely
There's
any.
like,
It's
there's
just
like an
one.
image. I'm looking at an image right now that has like 2 feet in it.
Oh, that's 2 feet. They have flip flops on. Why do they have flip flops on?
Wait, they were. I really gotta Google this, I guess. Shit.
It's
Guys, we
yeah.
gotta go on a marathon because we all remember it. So we gotta
Paul, can you
go on a
screen share?
marathon.
Or
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Someone-
really
someone
my
share your
screen.
screen.
You want to watch
Where's
this? This is
Where's
Yeah.
the creepy photo?
good stuff right here.
Yes. Yes.
What?
Yes.
What? What's
Read
going on?
This is
What
it.
is going on?
We're watching Ubi. I'm so happy.
Why is
Oh
this
yeah,
so
some
funny
dude
to
got
me?
some dude got Ubi tattooed on his back.
What is this?
Yeah, that.
Hold on a second.
So strange.
What's
Where's the photo?
something-
Where's the spooky photo? and try to find a very spooky
I
photo.
bet there's like a creepy pasta associated with the show.
There probably
It has
is.
to-
One
Look,
second.
Absolutely has to be.
Can you please look up Ubi Lost
Holy crap.
episode?
Yes, there is.
Wait,
there
there's
is.
a lost episode of Ubi.
Oh my goodness, Ubi Lost episode.
Hey, Garrett.
Oh my gosh, no, click on the video. No, go back. Click on the
What?
video. Click on the video. Only for ages 18 plus. Uma
Okay.
Suicide.
Oh my god, it's
Kidding me.
totally real. Look at that.
Sweet
You see how
Hey, Garrett.
Oh my gosh, this is so real. This is gonna have some random.
Hey, Garrett.
guys.
Oh,
Jump
this is
scare. I'm not even
no, this is Mickey Mouse. This is supposed to be like a
Yeah,
Mickey
it's a
Mouse.
parody of that Mickey Mouse
Holy
suicide.
crap! How much exposure did you put on that?
There's gonna be a jump scare.
Oh, did you
I'm
just
not
jump
even looking
into
at
the
the
water.
screen.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! That's gonna haunt me in my nightmares.
That's Uma's suicide.
When was this video uploaded?
July.
Oh,
They're
okay.
making me Commander.
I
just
own
saw that.
nothing. I own nothing credit. Oh my gosh! Ubi Christmas Lost episode.
That's probably a real Lost episode that just never aired.
That actually probably is a real Lost episode.
No, it's
Yeah, that's no good.
Oh yes, Ubi Suicide. Oh no, that's
What
actually
is
What?
this show?
table tennis. What?
What am I looking at?
Ubi Dasati.
Wait, there's an Iranian version.
Iran.
what?
Iran.
That sounds weird. Iranian? No,
Oh my
Iranian.
gosh, there was one
Yeah.
YTP, but it
The
was
main
so
cast.
bad. I'm surprised it was on YouTube.
The main cast is so weird.
I would
Something
say what it
like
had,
this.
but Commander's streaming, and I'm not trying to get him banned like that, so I'm not
How
gonna say it.
hard is it to be a cast member on this show?
Probably hard.
Yeah. Do you?
It's like
do
I
you-
don't think
do
I don't
take
think
some-
you can move your top like how they were allowed to
You
use
probably
top
have to
move.
go to that interview without shoes on.
Probably.
So you.
Thank
with
God the show wasn't made by Dan Schneider. You know
Oh,
about
Oh,
that.
I heard about that. No.
So you know how in normal acting jobs you have to take headshots? We have to take foot shots for them.
No, I think they'll just take hand shots and be like, "Oh yeah, your hands are good. I like them. Please go on to our show."
Wait,
I feel
hold
like
on.
that's
Did you make a rice gum person Commander? I just see R gum.
No, that
I'm
was one of the
curious.
people that were there. I'm only making Wii Series Folk.
Arg.
Okay, I was
Rice
just,
gum.
it's just such a strange name, you know.
Holy crap!
Rice
I'm so
gum.
close to being done. I'm so
Rice
close to being
cum.
done. At eye level.
Maximum football will be real in 5 minutes.
Tyler's
And
quick.
is used.
Tyler's kind of short. Tyler's
Look
agile.
at Tessie.
Tyler has endurance. Tyler's not
Back
that aggressive.
A wall.
Tyler's
I'm gonna
Tyler
go
can
to dark
catch.
Loki.
Tyler can up block to save his life.
Loki is used to represent the twisted
Ooh, Tyler's good. That makes
tradition.
sense.
Diegetic sound.
What other wide receiver
Helps with
would we have? Basically, it's like the golf folk. Garrett.
everything. Talking.
Paul and the Mall lost stream. It's like a lost episode.
It's just Ubi. I
You
should
know, I guess that'll be like the lost media of the future. Will just be unarchived streams. People will be like,
Honestly,
I remember being in this chat.
dude. Holy crap! There is some messed up lost media. Like people search for the most jacked crap ever.
I know.
Like there was one time where these.
Be careful what you say.
Oh yeah, thank you. I was gonna say it. Never mind.
Please and thank you.
I will not say.
You don't want to
how-
get in. Listen.
Yeah. There was one time I tried to search for this video I can't say. I once tried to search for animal bones, a Nickelodeon short that apparently appeared at some time of Animal Book.
What about it?
It was like
I
some.
know about it.
Okay, have y'all
Wait,
seen?
wait, hold on. That was the Blame It on George video, right?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
in it. If you look at it on my Reddit account, I was in it.
What?
Really?
I was in it. Yeah. No, he didn't
Wait.
say. It was in one of those shots where it pans to the comments, and you see me. I talked to the original commenter, and I helped, and I tried to see. I've gotten in contact with the National Film Board of Canada. Not even joking.
So you helped with the search.
Yeah, I helped with the search.
Does he say your name in the video?
No, sadly, but
Oh.
I mean, I didn't really do too much. I mean, I tried my best. We think it's something, but the original dude hasn't actually verified it yet. It was like the hooker. No, not the hooker.
Wasn't it some Latin American thing?
Yeah,
right?
probably. I think it was. No. What's my call it?
I tried posting on that subreddit about. I have this really vivid memory of watching these series of YouTube videos when I was really younger, and I tried posting it because I think it's interesting, but it just doesn't catch any attention.
What was it?
It was like, it's really weird. It was a ROM hack of Super Mario World, and it was like super. And Mario was replaced with Waluigi, but the gameplay doesn't really matter. I just remember like one of the last episodes of the series, like the creator gets killed or something. It was like an ARG or something. I can't find anything about it online now. And someone contacted me on Reddit like 6 months ago saying they remember it too, and asked if I had any more information, and that's it.
You should post that. There's like lost media forums, and
Oh,
I know
wait.
people would get a kick to that.
Have y'all seen what's that guy's name? I forgot. It's like Nick something, but he made the McDonald's video about the Japanese training game on the DS.
Yeah, what about it?
My little brother was just telling me about that.
The McDonald's training game on the DS, yeah.
It's crazy that he like paid that much for it and stuff. I was just wondering if y'all heard about it, I guess.
Yeah, how did they crack it? Because there was like a password or something?
So
To get it
basically
in.
there was a French guy who owned the
Oh,
game
wait,
first,
Nick-
right? I'll
Uh-huh.
explain the entire video, I guess. Why the fuck not? So like
Are
this
you-
French guy owns the game, right? And he's like, anyone know the password? Because it's like in Japanese, and you basically just get like 3 buttons to click, and then you have to enter a password to get to the actual game. It's pretty weird. But then everyone's like, no, but if you dump the ROM, we can help you. And then he's like, no, that's illegal. And then, so that lasts for like a decade, I think. And then they just find on some Japanese, I guess on eBay, there's some Japanese guy trying to sell his McDonald's DS and the game with the password for whoever buys it. And then guess what? This YouTuber buys it, but then Japan has their shipping closed, so there's this whole ordeal with getting it, so it takes months, and his brother has to return from Japan with it smuggled in his suitcase, blah blah blah. But during the same time, in secret, the French guy who already had the game, he still never said how he has it, but he went to like the head of McDonald's France and was like, "Hey, do you know anything about this?" And then the dude was like, "Yeah, let me get my wife. She's worked in McDonald's Japan for a while." And then he got the information or something and was able to find it. Like, they told him that he didn't know the password for that exact copy, but if you were to look in whatchamacallit, if in the, like, just the code of the game or whatever, there's a certain area he could look in, and then he got the password. And then they were able to play the McDonald's tutorial.
See, I just saw that the other day because I was looking on speedrun.com and I saw people doing runs of it.
Yeah, me
People are
too.
running it?
Yeah, I saw speedruns of that submitted.
Yeah.
Crazy. I didn't think it would be speedrunnable. It looked like it was just...
Okay, now I'm walking my door. Screw that.
It's kind of like Cooking Mama.
Yeah, I can't believe people speedran that game too. It just like, is that...
It's just because that one YouTuber made a big deal about it.
Animations.
Yeah. I'll be
it
right
should
back.
have like a 6-hour run. I think everyone.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I guess it is kind of enticing to
It
speedrun
was
something when you watch a content creator do a video about it, and then you see their time, and you're probably like, I think I could beat that. And
But I
then
mean,
you
we can't
try.
really go ape crap over her doing that. I mean, Summoning Salt really did bring a good amount of us to esports resort. I mean, he didn't really run it, but
I was here before Summoning Salt and Darbian.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
yeah,
I was too.
I kind of, Commander, for you being a mod, I kind of really expected you to be here before Summoning Salt, because that would be like 3 months. Because you were already a mod by the time I got there, I think. Were you?
I was probably a mod the second, or I was probably. That was the second time I was mod.
Did you get banned?
No, I took a last year from like September to December. I took a break because I switched colleges and started doing all the teaching stuff up here. And then COVID happened, so I had more time.
Oh, guys, I have a question. Okay, so there was this documentary on. It wasn't really a documentary in a sense. It was like a series of documentaries, and it was cool because it was on Netflix, and it had like there was a volcano that erupted and freaking there's a video of it. There was a volcano eruption in Japan, and it was in the 1990s. 1991, yeah. It's where like the smoke goes down, and like the last clip is of like people running from it on a bridge, and there's some other people like driving away. And then there was a whole another thing about like people trying to search for a mask. Like there was a girl that was on the cover that was masked, and people were trying to find about her. I just remember the documentary being so cool, and then I never could find it ever again. Damn it!
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have
You
Netflix.
could first of all look up this incident with the volcano, and then once you learn what that specific event is called, then you just look up documentaries about that
You
event.
know, the big volcano of 1991.
Yeah, I'm sure there was only one, to be honest. Like, I don't think they'll mix
Yeah,
it
no,
up.
I already found the footage. That was quick. Z volcano.
Unazi volcano.
Dude, I honestly kind of want to make a Lost Media like spin-off video where I complain about this video I lost, and then I just talk about how I googled it and then found it.
That'd be great. Just be like,
There was
oh
this
yeah.
one
Anyway,
episode
so I
I
searched
remember
it up
watching
earlier
of
and
the
I
show.
found
It turns out it's actually season 4, episode 8.
Oh yeah, so I found out. And it talked about these 2 people who died from the eruption. Where's the video? Okay, probably in there somewhere from Wikipedia. 'Cause I know Wikipedia goes ham. Wikipedia goes. Someone had to do it.
Offensive
Do it.
blind folk.
I'm done. I'm tired of it. I'm getting off my school computer. School computers are whack.
It's really 1 in the morning. I need to go to bed.
It's 12 for me. Oh, now it's 12.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna head out too.
That's understandable.
Just like sitting
I'm
here
going
on
to
time.
finish this up, and then I will head to bed.
I'll talk to y'all later.
Yeah, hey, if we're playing tomorrow night, if you're hopping on Rocket League.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on. I'll see you guys later.
Alright.
Like tomorrow night or like during the day because it's the weekend.
Probably tomorrow night.
Probably evening.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
I'm down.
See ya.
See you.
Yeah, I'm hopping off too. See you guys.
Bye.
That's all of those.
Yeah, I'll stay for a bit.
What?
I said I'll stay and call for a bit.
Yeah, sure. I'll stay too. So why not?
I'm going to.
Do some
Listens to the Strokes too much.
Yeah, I do for some reason.
I
really
like
do.
some of their older songs. I don't know if they still make music or whatnot. But
Oh yeah, they made an album. They made an album this year.
really,
Yeah, the new album. I haven't really listened much. It's called like New Some. I, I don't.
What songs do you like from them?
Chart.
It's mostly from. I mostly like their songs from
Offensive line. So.
the 2003 album, I think it was. I got 4 songs from there, and then I have a couple like Reptilia,
Yeah,
Automatic
Um,
Stop.
like, guess what else was around that time? Like, You Only Live Once.
Oh yes, You Only Live Once. That song's out.
I haven't listened to the Strokes in a long time. Last Night, Someday. Those are like some of the big ones. But Reptilia is like the biggest one.
Someday, Hard to Explain.
Yeah, that's one. Under Cover of Darkness. I think that's a bit later. But
Oh yeah,
I like that song a lot.
isn't that in the Angels album?
I don't know albums to be honest for the
Uh,
Strokes at least.
There's some smaller songs like Automatic or The End Has No End. I don't know if that's small.
Yeah, I've only basically listened to like some of their best hits.
Legit, there's a couple of songs I only know. Like the Room of Fire songs, I only know Mad played them. There's Automatic Stop and The End Has No End.
Yeah, I mainly listen to like a lot of grunge. Like I listen to a lot of Alice in Chains and Soundgarden and Pearl Jam, whatnot.
I don't know why. I listen to it. For me, it's just more if it sounds.
Your mic's cutting out a lot, by the way.
Oh yeah, I'm not close at all to my computer. I
Yeah,
mostly
so
listen to like what, just whatever sounds good. That's basically my. Like I'll listen to. I have a lot of music. Like I have jazz and I have like a jazz couple. I think rap is like probably
They have a mode starting at quarterback. That's cute.
what?
I'm doing depth chart stuff, and they had the 4th string quarterback starting. That's not what I wanted.
What else was I thinking? I don't remember. I think I was probably just gonna say that I just mainly listen to rock, basically. Not
Oh
much.
yeah. I can't remember. I added a White Stripe.
I listen to like all sorts of rock. Is the thing.
One second. I'm focusing on teaspoon.
We'll give this to like number 3. We'll make kiwi.
You get this Grand Slam. Come on. Oh my gosh. No, it was a foul. No, 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 no. Drop it, drop it. Dang it. Dang it. It's I feel like it's more like I think the Strokes is it's Strokes and Tame Impala is like really to listen to. Like if any of those songs turn on now they're all bases full and I've got
I don't know. The way things work for me is I'll listen to some songs like if I just either remember a song or if I hear a new song that I really like, I'll listen to it a lot for like a a few days or maybe even a week, depending on how much I like it, and then I just won't listen to it for a while again, and then I just essentially compile all the songs that I really like into a playlist and listen to those.
Oh yeah. For me, I can listen to songs to I don't know. Oh frick, I got Mercy ruled again. Like maybe like a month or two. I have some songs I'll play that I've been listening to what 7, 8 months.
I mean, there are some songs that like I like so much that like I never can get tired of them. But
Yeah,
you know, I think everyone has musical phases.
yeah.
Like sometimes I'll be like really into like 70s rock, mainly with like Chicago and Boston. Those are the main two.
Oh yeah.
Then sometimes I'll go out on like a Metallica. I don't know the right word, but I'll just listen to a bunch of Metallica,
Kick off return.
and then listen to a bunch of Alice in Chains and Pearl Jam and Soundgarden, which is kind of where I am right now. Maybe I'm listening to like a lot of acoustic versions of songs I like as of lately.
For me, oh what?
I was just gonna say because I just like the sound of it better.
Yeah, yeah. For me right now, I'm listening to more like a good amount of rock, and then I have
Kick off.
because I just recently song.
Yeah, I listen to like music every time I speedrun. Like I don't know how common of a practice that is because I know some people want to be like fully immersed in the game. So,
If
like,
Yeah.
I want to focus, I'll listen to music. Like when I was doing a lot of my like cycling optimization stuff, I listened to like I don't know, I Believe or the Final Hour or In the Final.
Final countdown.
No,
That's
like
fine.
In the Final, like the theme to the boss battle, the ending boss battle for Bowser's Inside Story. But
that's a really great song.
but the like vocal version that Man of the Internet made, I just listened to it on repeat. It's so good.
I think the one person that I would say I haven't gotten is probably Kid Cudi. I don't know. He's just the one person like I just keep on going back to the song, considering he's also about to make a new album too. Like I don't know when.
Punt return. Who's returning the punt?
I don't know. It's weird though because I never feel an obsessive. You're not obsessive, but just like a need to focus during the run. I feel like more often I find a need to distract myself.
Oh yeah. I sometimes listen to music while doing runs, but if I'm recording, then I sometimes do. That's just if I really want to.
Interesting thing though, I don't listen to music when I play pickup game because for steals, it's kind of synced up with time. It is synced up with timing of like when you hear the ball bounce. So
So
it's
you kind of
actually
got
yeah. So you're actually able to get steals if you're able to just listen in. It helps with just being more consistent. Also, if you're really good, I did like some blindfolded attempts. I looked into it, and if you turn on the rumble feature, as you hear the ball bounce, you can actually get steals, but it's fucking crazy to go for.
Oh yeah.
Unique.
There's this dude that speedrun Super Mario 64 with a blindfold, and he goes ham on it.
I saw Simply's reaction video to that.
Oh yeah, that's where I saw it from. I was actually really surprised.
Yeah. When games have very minimal RNG though, it's like a lot more doable. But like
Yeah.
in something where you kind of just have to assume things, it's a lot different. But pickup games definitely doable. It's one of the things I've considered doing now that I've gotten the sub 30. But
Are you gonna keep on grinding? Have you grinded it like a lot recently?
that run is very good. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say it's a 9.5.
Nice.
Like I could still push it further. I put more time into my sub 11 for golf. Like something to think about, but a lot of what pickup game is, it's a lot more what's the right word? It's like a lot more concept based than execution based. Like once you get down the execute, it's kind of like I perfected the execution so quickly that it was just a matter of implementation and getting solid RNG.
Oh yeah. I feel like that's more like I haven't really stuck with the run. I feel like 18 hole has some RNG, but like it's kind of to where like you just gotta play with.
I mean, I always find it funny how we complain about RNG and runs, yet so few of us have times that it truly even matters for. Like,
Yeah.
doesn't
I
any time that's 11 minutes or higher, it's like you can get that time with any sort of RNG. Of course, it can help you out or hurt you, but
yeah.
like, yeah.
I haven't really like I'll say this game. I'll go, bro. Why the game got to do that? But that's mostly just because of my error. But there are times of good job, Theo. Thank you for that single block. Really needed that one.
Yeah. I was talking to this one friend I have about the philosophy of luck in games. Like, let's say, like, on, I don't know an example, but just for golf, let's say you get some stupid wind, right? Like, let's say you get 20 south on 5 or whatever, and you mess up, or how about like a stupid wind on 17, you have to play it, and then you go into the water and you lose time, or you just get a really bad angle for putts. Like, you could say, oh, if I got better winds, that wouldn't have happened, but like my philosophy is that you should always put yourself accountable no matter what, because
Yeah.
you gotta
Like
push yourself, you know.
yeah. Like if you can't get an E on hole 5, but you also can't complain because you also got to be. It's like you kind of always have to be fair that hey, I might get bad wins on. Here, I know what to do. I mean, unless it's like tie, like you can tie over any 10 times, that would make sense. But
It was funny though, because I was streaming golf today, and I was like talking with Tyler, because apparently once you get a time that has a 10 at the front, like everyone who knows how to golf actually wants to watch your streams. But anyways,
Yep.
honestly, though, you're kind of right. Because I feel like it. Yeah, it's not really an explanation.
well, what I was gonna say was that like I was basically like the way I was looking at golf once I got my sub 11 was like I wanted to play, or I still do, but it's like I realized how unrealistic it is. I just wanted to play in a way to where I like every single D-pad input is minimized. Like if it's possible to not touch the D-pad and get a good shot, I'll do a partial hook or slice or whatnot, but it's just too dang precise. Like like I was talking to Tyler, just essentially you just want to utilize the full hook or the full slice as much as you can because it's much more consistent to work with, you know?
Wait, for golf?
Yeah. It's like if you need to do a specific hook, like let's say you need to hit it to the left a bit, it's like it's a lot easier to just lose 0.1 to just go left than to
Yeah, I can
just do a partial hook that is just too inconsistent for like someone to do unless you like
Yeah.
practice like insane amount of time.
Normally, I don't even think. I don't even think about turning. Like, there's shots that I know I can't do, so I'll turn to like hole three. Like having like not too good winds to where if you went for the eagle, you'd hit the tree. So I would like aim to the left and then as good enough as I can.
Yeah, I guess what
It's
the whole three is a good example, but I'd say it's more so the fact that like you could do a normal default shot. Some like Tyler will go for it where you just do a partial hook to the right, not hook, a slice to the right,
yeah,
or you can just like lose 0.1 or so just to aim right and then do a normal shot. It's like,
yeah.
but that shit's starting to matter for me now. If I want a better time, like I gotta make those small optimizations.
For me, I'm still at that stage where I can do that. I have like, and I have like for me, my run's not off as well as like I have many time saves. Hole 7 and 8 are both pars. It's like hole 10, I think maybe was a par. So it's like, yeah, I can save time. It's just a matter of me being able.
I'm honestly so happy I beat my 1058. I got a 1056. I'll upload it to YouTube tomorrow.
Oh, I thought you. I honestly thought, dude, I was in shock whenever you got that. I was, wait a
The
minute.
1058 was like the essentially if I were to flip a coin over and over again, it would be like it felt like I basically got heads 10 times in a row. Like
Dang.
I red barred so many shots and they red barred in the perfectly correct direction and then I got like the perfectly fast wind on 16 to get to like the most perfect eagle. And then I
Yeah.
got like the perfect red bar to land 4.3 feet away from the hole. It's like, how do you even sleep at night knowing that you don't even deserve something, you know? That's just how I felt. But then I got a 1056 the next day that was a lot more skill based, I'd say. Like, I didn't get lucky with any shots.
It's always great whenever you can beat like a so run. Like I feel like that really. I don't know. It feels great. Sometimes.
Yeah, I want to bop 10 dog this week. I want to be the best American. I'm 1
Wait, is
second
it
off.
not? Wait. Oh yeah, because isn't it a two Europeans?
No, it's Tyler's Canadian, then Danny's from England, then mine's from
Roadrunners
Argentina, and
and
then
then
Roadrunner's from UK,
Yeah.
and then 10 Dogs from America. But with the way I've been playing lately, I think I can get a 1040 pretty quickly. I think though it's gonna I'm gonna hit a huge whatchamacallit.
You're gonna hit what mine has right now.
Yeah. I'm basically gonna be stuck in his position like for a long ass time. I can tell I'm gonna fall into that same hole.
Oh yeah, when are you and Red gonna play?
I don't know. Guess I do need to kick his ass sooner than later.
Yeah.
I messaged him once, right? And then, like, I'll read you the DMs. It was so strange. I've never seen someone just act so like he doesn't even read his Discord or something. So he asked when we could do the match, and then I said anytime this weekend. This was last weekend. And then he said, I might be able to. And because he said that, I'm like, oh, he's probably only available for a little bit. So then I said, you can pick a time. And then I later had like a bunch of work assigned. So then I said, I can't do the match this weekend actually. Then I said we can schedule for a weekday next week. No response since then. I'll ping him in Discord tomorrow during the day. But
Not. I think I just mercy rule. How was that not mercy rule? There was no way. Okay, there's no way Theo is theoretically gonna pick up 16. Thank you. Well, I mean, don't they give you mercy rule once the CPU has played, right?
At the end of the inning, if you're 5 points ahead of the opponent, then it'll initiate.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I'm 16 points ahead, but technically it'll just be out of the game. We'll just finish.
But if it's the last inning, they still technically have a chance to like catch up, so they have to still bat. I'm still pissed that in the race I did against Paul, I'm not like mad that I lost or anything. Like I knew he'd kick my ass, but I'm mad that I'm 99% sure I was one skill point off of facing Sakura. Because I remember we were talking about how if you have enough skill points, and he was listing off all the Miis in the same skill point range, and I got every single one of those Miis except for Sakura, so I must have just been just below the threshold to possibly get Sakura. Or I'm just really fucking unlucky. Maybe I reset 50 times and was just extremely unlucky. It's possible.
Maybe. I can't count. I don't know why, but it's taken me way too long to get a new PB. Like, I should have one by now, but I'm just that bad at executing it that I just don't have one. Like, it's all just me being bad. Because, like, I've had 400 attempts in it, and I'm still choking at every game and so at this point, I've basically gone like, okay, we just run some other category.
I think I might just watch a new Mario Kart Wii world record happen just now. Let's see.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me see. Send link.
Well, he just did it, but it wasn't a PB. I guess he wasn't racing against... Why would you not race against your best ghost? That's such clickbait. Never mind.
Oh.
But it's Ando, who's the world record holder for Rainbow Road. And he was ahead of his ghost, so me, being the scholar that I am, was like, wow, he's about to get a PB. And then I look down at the bottom, and I look at this thing, and then he was off his PB by like 0.1 though, but he didn't race against his best ghost for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But it was a really good time, but he messed up the ending a bit, so it cost him the run. He choked under the pressure.
Oh yeah, good deal.
But like, it's actually a super difficult track, and it's weird because I've actually looked into doing this kart moon jump and all that because I actually play Mario Kart Wii.
Yeah.
And the hardest part of this run is like not the moon jump. You'd think it would be, but once you learn that and understand how it works, you get it like every time. It's the path switch is like insanely stupid. Like you have to do this thing where you go off the boost panel and then hop at this very precise moment basically, and you jump up to the top path, but it's so inconsistent.
Yeah.
And then there's this thing called Jackstrat, I believe. It might not be Jack, it might be a different player, but like you have to trick off of like one of the rings and then like sort of like do a drift to where you slide into the blue zipper, and then it'll launch you into the next blue zipper so you don't have to like go up and around or whatever, like in a figure 8 motion. Instead, you're able to get like a trick off of the end of the second one, and then do the little shrimless cut before the cannon. It's like actually
Mind-boggling.
insane. I like when I was running this track on kart just for the hell of it. It was like I could never get that strat to work for me at all. But I mean, Ando's doing it consistently, but he seems to lose time on it every now and then.
I think like it's weird because like the hardest tricks like start whenever you're like a beginner, the hardest trick like it's like crap, how do you? And then you get to a point where it's like, oh, easy stuff, like the easiest thing to do, like hole 12 for resort. It's a good amount of time. I'll make it a lot. It's like I get used to it.
Well, that he just made the stupidest moon jump I've ever seen someone make. So like he didn't like get air initially, right? Like he landed back on the track, but then he just hopped again, and then had like he fell all the way down, but then like had to reposition and somehow still made it. Yeah, I don't know how much you know about Mario Kart either. But
I understand it.
yeah, but it was the most cracked moon jump I've ever seen. It was kind of like the wheelie method. I don't know if you know the wheelie moon jump at all, but
No, don't think so.
it's like the fastest method for the flame runner to do moon jump. But like I've never seen that like basically done with the cart while he was like perpendicular to the road. It was like so strange looking. Yeah, I like watching the time trialers for Mario Kart, every now and then. I just stop by to see what they're doing.
Can you still play against other?
With CTGP, yeah.
Isn't
Yeah,
there
you
like
don't technically need that on whatchamacallit, on WeamFi. That's the main service. But most of the people who play these days are good, so you'll actually like have good competition. So that's the cool thing. I'm in like the competitive server, and they say that very loosely.
what competitive?
Yeah. It's it's so weird because like the people there either play like 24/7 essentially or don't,
Yeah, it's like
and it's
they
very
do what they do.
imbalanced. And I'm in that weird section where I'm better than all the people who don't really play much, but I'm like worse than the people who play like daily. So
Oh yeah.
it's like I either choose to just play with people who are inexperienced, or I play with people who are ahead of me since I don't consistently play, and I don't want to. I'd rather dedicate time to Wii Sports Resort in all honesty. So
Yeah, same. I think rather there's only 3 Wii games I really put all my time in. And that's Wii Sports Resort, Wii Play. Well, not really Wii Play a lot, somewhat all sports or all games.
you know what I was thinking about earlier today?
Hmm.
I still can't fucking believe I got the classic V like world record on my 30th attempt. I got so lucky. It's still bugs
Oh,
me.
that was world record.
Yeah, I got a chip in on 15.
I just chip in on the green with an eye, like the green training game. I didn't know. I guess.
But like it annoys me so much because I didn't listen to the audio on that attempt, but I'm 99% sure, like at the end of the first I guess hole 13, I was like, I don't even think I should continue this run, like because I lost like 3 or 4 seconds on the first hole, and I was like, oh whatever. And then I had like a really good hole 14, which was nice. And then I just like I just tried to play stupidly fast on hole 15, and then I got this miracle of a fucking chip in. It was like I literally hit, like the weird fairway rim around
Oh
the
yeah.
bunker.
Yeah.
I hit that, and it gave me like the perfect angle. It was like, I don't know. I don't like when I just get undeserved times. Like if it was my actual calculation, like because I meant to hit the ball harder. It was like an accident, basically.
Oh, yeah.
So, like I meant to hit it onto the fairway and just backspin it towards the hole. Because like, why would I try to hit it into the bunker? You know? Because that was less than a foot away. I don't know. This bugs me. But who knows? Maybe that's the trick to it all.
I always hate it whenever you try to get a chip in on OG and it just right by the hole and it just. How long do you think you'll be running this game? Actually, for both of y'all, how long do y'all?
I mean, I know for sure I'll be running it until well, even when I start college, I'm still gonna probably be at home. I'll probably run for a long ass time. Because I have a couple things I want to do. Like, whoa, how close was that to world record? Dude, he missed world record by .050 pretty much.
Oh my gosh, I feel bad.
That's like a frame or two.
I have to stop by technically January. It'll be December of next year.
Oh, do you have like a teaching?
I'll be doing my student teaching starting that next semester, but really it'll start in December.
Yeah. I really don't have any of them. Like, I could run this game for a while. It'll probably be in or I just move on to a different game.
Because I don't want to like be streaming and like doing videos when like I'm a teacher and such. Because
oh yeah,
I want to focus on my kids. Also, I don't want my kids to see me like outside of class doing.
Yeah, that would make me paranoid actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in regards to like a better answer than me just saying I'll speedrun it for a long time, I'll generally have moments where I'm like, this game's fucking stupid. Like, it's just a bunch of mini games or whatever. I'll just tell myself it's something dumb, and then I'll like play a different game. But then I realize like, I feel like I can leave a legacy in this game. Like, I feel like I already have, and I feel like I know what I'm capable of, and I feel like this is what I tell myself to motivate myself. Like, I feel like it's a really good motivator, but like it doesn't work for everyone. But I think every time I ever I'm willing to work harder for it than anyone else. And if it means that I'll go until I'm literally starving or until like I cannot physically tolerate any more pain, then I will practice to that extent. And I know that's to the detriment of my own health in many circumstances, but I'm willing to push myself harder than anyone else. That's what I tell myself at least.
For me, honestly, it's like more. I don't know. I feel like I don't really. It's not that I want to leave a legacy because I probably will be like one of who have like a maybe max top, like not max, but like probably have like an okay time and be on the lead for a while. But like, I just more want to at least have game and try to push myself as much. And I feel like I would leave this game or be playing this game whenever it's just like there's nothing really else I can do.
I'm hoping to cap off my legacy with this world record progression video.
Oh yeah, new world record progression.
I mean, I think everyone who has a sub 15 cycling, I think later down the line, I think that'll be appreciated more than it is. Maybe it'll just be simply after the progression videos posted, but I think there will be a time where people are like, holy shit, that's actually really good.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's only 6 people in the world who can say it, so.
Yeah, it's like one of those times where like, oh, this many. It's like whenever I stumbled, I was like, oh yeah, I immediately knew that 10 at the time. Like 10 was the whole V time for 18 holes. But I feel like 18 holes. But I still try to just. I really just want to try to keep on going until I just can't.
Oh my god, dude, this dude just choked he was like 0.3 ahead of his ghost and he failed the moon jump. It's so hard to watch. Yeah, it would have been world record, I think. Or maybe his PB isn't world record. Maybe this isn't. I'm pretty sure this is Anvil. I'm not sure. He changed his name to Rainioscopy, which is strange. Yeah, sorry, that was a bit tangential.
It's always a great feeling when we get to watch.
I've never watched a world record live.
Yeah, me neither. I
Or
can't wait,
not
though.
one that's like relevant. Like I saw Paul's Lose All Sports Plus, but it's like it's Lose All Sports Plus. I don't know.
Yeah. Like you're just waiting for that big world record. You know.
Yeah. I don't know. One thing I question a lot for me is like, why do I speedrun if like pretty much every PB I get I'm like not satisfied with? Like no matter what I have this like compulsion, like obsession of like it's never good enough and I always need to push for better.
I think that's a good thing, though.
It is and isn't. It's like it's good from the stance of like being a speedrunner. That's like honestly what you want. Like,
Yeah.
but from like being a human being, it's actually pretty fucking bad for you. Like, believe it or not,
Hey Z, you got a sack. Congrats.
Oh, what? Oh, yay, thank you. I did do it. I did.
what was I thinking? Something about some stupid philosophy I have or whatever. I don't know.
Something about you weren't satisfied.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's like, what's the point of doing something if you're like never content? Like that's what I was thinking about that. Like after I got my pickup game time a lot. And I don't know. It's like I don't think I'll ever be able to appreciate a time in the moment. I think I'll like always have that feeling in the back of my head. That's why, like, I did pop off when I got my 1058, but then when I went back and watched that run, it was like the luckiest run I've ever seen in like any game ever. Because I got like basically perfect wind for like every single hole, and then like I just relied on red bars and shit and not don't want to dwell on that because I already beat that time, so I'm over that.
It's weird though, cause people like, sometimes I think, hey, like sometimes I really want to go on record. What's the point of world record? Wait, no.
I've learned to just be content with certain things. Like, even on my new 6-stage PB, like, I know I can bring it down to like a 1453. Or like if I really, really grinded hard, I could do a sub 1450. But there's just so many other things I want to do. And I know like all the speedrunning and being in this community and such is on a time limit, so why would I use that time to improve one time, that, I mean, already I've done sub 15 5 times.
Yeah, like I guess I could use that philosophy for like sub 11, but
That's
the
it's
difference
this,
is I have time.
yeah, it's the same philosophy I have for all sports. I got 3x. I knew since 2018 that would be the best I could ever do is a 3x, and I got it. So there's no reason to. At least
Going
I'm
back.
yeah.
Yeah, but like I think the thing about world records is like depending on like how difficult the world record is, I feel like if you just like tell yourself you're going to get the world record, I don't think that's ever enough. Like I think the people who are able to contend for the world record don't even need to tell themselves that. They'll prove it for themselves.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how far I'll get in golf, but I'll tell you what, I'm gonna give it a damn good shot. Like I don't think I'll be Tyler. I'll be dead honest, but I think I'll be in Mine's situation for a long time. That's like what I honestly expect.
So like
I
we're
think-
gonna go out trying.
I think getting the sub 1030 is like really, really difficult. Because like I thought about this the other day. It's like shit. The only guys who have gotten sub 1030 are guys that actually golf in real life. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm playing a video
Wait,
game.
what?
Yeah, don't they both golf in real
Yeah,
life?
Tyler and Danny both golf in real life.
Oh dang, I never knew that. My parents kind of want me to go golf. I'm kind of thinking about it, but
I always wanted to golf, but I want to golf with someone, not just by myself.
yeah.
Yeah. But I will say this though, like I think the skill that's most important for being a really good golfer that I think it's just something you just have or don't have is like just the ability to calculate your shots fast enough. Like if you just simply can't do it in the amount of time from when you see the loading screen, you know,
Yeah.
then it's gonna hold you back forever. Like, cause I was talking to Benson, and like Benson's really good at score golfing, but it's like he just flounders whenever he's trying to golf for, you know, a good time, because it's just he can't get his shots off in time. He has to think about it, you know.
Yeah.
So that's Tyler was I think it was like me and Cindy and Tyler were in like a voice chat, and like Cindy's PB is what, like 4 seconds quicker than mine, but he also only like has 3 missed strokes and I have 8 missed strokes. So it's like 5. He did 5 less stroke errors, but it took him that much longer to do the holes compared to me.
Yeah.
Oh, end of the first quarter. This is going to be a long game. And I'm going to go to bed after this.
Yeah,
What
I
time is
remember
it for
Tyler
you?
told me my 10:58 was a -21, and that Cindy's time, which was like 10 seconds slower, so it was like a -22, and that his time was also a -22, and then I was like, oh shit. And then I was like, I was thinking about my execution, and like I know I have like 30 seconds to save on execution alone, and it's like, well, when will I get a run where I play that well and then already have my execution developed? Because that was a lucky run. It's like I need to wait for my next time that I get lucky with that sort of win, and then, you know, get when I have the skill for it. Like I know I want PB for like a month again. I think that's just how I function as a runner. Like I just work myself to death, and I just collect myself, and then I show off what I'm capable of. I feel like I was gonna say something else. I don't know. I think it was about something about the calculation, like just having that ability to like automatically know what you need to do.
Oh no, you already said that.
Yeah. I don't know. I felt like I was gonna say something like extra, but I don't know.
Oh yeah. I don't know. It's like sometimes you'll say like last. Is my your brain is like, oh, but you gotta get this. Like I've had times where I've like been like, okay, this is gonna be my last run. Yeah, good B.
It's a lot better if you tell yourself instead when you will and will not finish a run. Like, if you tell yourself, like, in advance, I'm going to finish this run no matter what, then it doesn't, like, at least for me, it alleviates this pressure that, if this run doesn't work out well, then I will have to, reset and go through the whole shenanigans of playing the same first 2 holes over and over again, essentially. There's 3 holes usually.
I feel like that's the reason why I kind of different. It's like kind of just like play a course that you played with. It's like I've played 18 holes so many times. I kind of want to see something. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's like I kind of want to play something.
You know what I find funny though? If you told me, I guess it would be 3 or 4 days ago now, like before I got my sub 11, that I'd choose to like continue golfing after I got it, I would have like laughed. I would have said no fucking way, but like Tyler kind of talked me into it. And like when I was looking through my run, I'm like, I really can't fucking finish on that. Like that's honestly what I thought. I was like, that's the dumbest fucking run. That'll be the dumbest fucking run in all of history of the sub 11s to ever be a sub 11. It was so fucking lucky. I can't stand it just staying.
Yeah.
Like, it would just be the lucky guy who got away with the PB on his miracle of a day, you know? Like if Tyler got that lucky, he'd have a sub 10. That's the way of thinking to me.
Hey, 1 second. I'm gonna leave the call really quick.
Indeed, left the call.
His mic's cutting out like half of what he's saying.
Oh, darn this.
Yo.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Hello.
Hey.
Okay, I'm back. I was gonna do some more runs before I head to bed. Should I keep on going? Like, I don't know what I should do. Like, I kind of want to do blind for some reason again.
Just go with what your gut says. Or go with what'll irk you most if you don't do it. It's whatever avoids the most regret.
Okay,
That's how I
screw
look
it.
at it.
I'll try. I'll
You have a
try.
whole week ahead of you unless you only get a couple days off next week. I don't know.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got the entire week, so I should be good.
I'm considering trying to like golf normally and not on my knees because like fucking stupid. It's so.
Do you golf? Wait, you play on your knees?
Yeah.
That's surprising. I used to just sit. I used to stand, and then whenever I didn't, like, I was like, holy crap! I don't have to use a iPhone camera anymore. I was like, might as well just switch to the what's my call it? Might as well just sit down. And so I sat down on the ground for a while, and then yeah, now I sit on a chair.
For me, it's more of the fact. Or sorry, what were you gonna say, Commander?
I was just gonna say the only time I've ever stood for something is like when early on, and I'm talking like March of 2018 when I was doing all sports runs, I was stand for bowling. Just because I I threw my back out so much trying to get spin on the ball, and then I learned how to bowl better.
I throw out my back when I bowl every time. But luckily, I don't run bowling. But
I just realized this. No, I'm resetting.
I
Actually, huh?
like, it's no coincidence that both Danny and Tyler like golf two-handed standing up. Like, it's not just because they already golf. It's because it's how the game's supposed to be played, and it's like I can tell that when I try to do certain inputs, like I'm not doing them intentionally. Like, it gives me that same feel as like when I play basketball. Like, it works, but it's artificial.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people golf improperly, so no one really takes notice of that. But when you actually want to like become really precise, I think it's more wise to switch to the natural way of playing.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I'm considering switching to just standing two-handed golf. But I don't know. Like, playing on my knees has paid off for me until I've decided that I need to start implementing hooks and slices in order to like save time.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
like, bullshit. Like, I can
Yeah.
do hooks fine. Or not hooks, slices, but hooks are so inconsistent with one hand. Because twisting your wrist inwards is just really strange, especially when you already hold the remote at an angle.
Slices.
Slices are just hooks that go to the right, essentially. Just a curve to
Oh.
the right, and then hooks are curves to the left.
I don't know why, but I've kind of gotten used to doing it purposefully. There's times that I'll do it on accident. Like, I'll take first shot and I'll get the most wild right hook to the water. I'm like, why? I didn't even do that. I didn't like we aiming straight, and then it will just do that. I'm like, what?
Yeah, the thing is, though, is like, I'd say any time prior to like sub 11, like, you can get a good time without ever having to rely on them. Like, sometimes it's like if you're able to do a full right hook, which I think you're not hook, slice. It's like, why not just do it on like what holes? Like on 14, that's the main one. And there's one other I can't think of, but get the concept. It's like if you're able to do it, then you just do it. You don't really question it.
Yeah.
But if it's like do a full hook on 5 because you can save time over moving to the left, it's like, and you're like, oh boy, I finally got north wind, I can eagle, like, and then you were told to like go for this full hook, you'd be like, are you on crack? I'm not gonna do that. It's like, I can eagle here. It's like, if I fuck this up, I'm just heading straight into the bunker. So it's very uninstinctual, because like right now I'm in that weird phase where it's like I have to pick and choose which holes I do and do not go for like fast strats on, I guess, because like it's just too risky on some, like on 4. If you fuck up 4, it's like you either get a replay cut or you're in the water.
Yeah.
Or in the rough. So,
That's why I give up 4.
Honestly, I feel like I'm consistent on 4. Like, I've gotten more consistent over time somehow.
4 is like my worst hole by far.
If anything, I would say my worst hole has to be what's gonna call it 6.
I've gotten so. Even though Tyler always yells at me, how I made 6 consistent was I almost always now use a 3-wood. Like, unless it's like super backwind, I use a 3-wood, and if it's like super north wind, I use a 3-iron. And then also something I stole from Cindy was down clubbing a lot of my shots on the green.
Oh yeah. Pepper.
Wait, how do you down club a shot on the green?
Actually, I'll let you say this,
Like,
Commander.
So a lot of the times, generally you'll see like on 6 it'll be like I think it's like a 5-iron or something, and it'll go like right to the hole or a little past the hole, and like do a bunch of backspin. But if I do a weaker iron for it, I'll be able to um, use the downwards hill as an advantage to like I'll end up on the green. It might be further away, but it's better to be on the green further away, in my opinion, than in the rough, which generally is what happens to me if I don't down club.
For me, Go, you go.
So here's my strat for 6. I don't know Tyler's exact strat, but I've seen a couple, like, he does a couple different things for, like, different wins, but there's, like, a little bit of rough, like, right in front of you, and my goal is to always just hit that patch of rough with the driver and just slow down my momentum so it'll place me basically just perfectly far enough from the tree to where I won't hit it for the approach onto the green. And
Yeah.
I usually club down, but I always backspin. If it's the pin on the right, like on the massive hill, because you know that's the game's loveliest easy pin, you know.
Yeah, I feel you.
There's like a really precise way I hit it, but I usually do like a 3.5 with the club it gives me. I don't remember the numbers associated with them. I just look at the chart and then play off of it.
The only wait, what? No,
any other pin is like pretty much club down and full power with backspin, I think. But it's situational. Like I just base it all off the little chart at the bottom.
Oh yeah. So for me, it's more like the only time I've really down clubbed was for whole what's it called 2, and that's when. So that's just whenever I get north winds, I'll down club.
Yeah, 2 circles. What other holes do I down club? So there's 6 I down club
8.
on. Sometimes
I down
8.
Club on 8. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
12.
Like if you get like 20 north winds.
12.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 12 is the one. I guess some people down club like to
3
wood
like
for the island.
Yeah.
That's whenever I get like if I get 0, it's better for me to 3 wood, because I don't know, for me it's like I can get more precise full shots than 3.5.
I'll down club on 16 if it's strong north wind.
Really? Why don't you full power driver that? It just skids right, like, beautifully across the bunker.
The issue is sometimes that requires also hitting the bunker.
Oh
yeah.
And I would rather hit the bunker slowly than miss the bunker and it going way over.
That's fair. I've been a lot of classic C lately, so like I've been learning like all the optimal links, and Benson's been calling me an idiot for like not knowing the strats, because I'm just like I like learn, like that's I think my favorite thing about speedrunning is I like the learning aspect of it, like learning why things are fast on my own and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like that's probably why I enjoyed basketball so much. Like it's probably why other people don't enjoy basketball, because I watch people run it, and yeah, it's fucking stupid. I'm not oblivious to that, but I mean I have workarounds for the majority of the stupidity, so just a choice of implementation. But I need to make a proper shooting tutorial. That's the main thing. But
I should have ran basketball after I did my pro class run and got that really good pro class time.
Dude, I tried to run pro class for Showdown, and I was just so hooked onto it because I thought it was a really good run, and then it was just execution. Like there was just the dumbest blocks and stuff that always got me like just quitting. And then I remember one day I'm like, okay, I'm gonna check speedrun.com, and all of a sudden I see world record. I'm like, wait, what? Whoa. I'm like, dang. Like, someone got him like a second off. I forgot his name. What was his name?
JP Baseball.
Yeah, him. He got a second off world record. I was like, yeah, I'm not even gonna try to do this.
149 rushing, 294 passing. That's not bad for a first half.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Commander,
JP's
what's your
what?
Wait, Commander, do you like the NFL?
I mean, generally, I'm more of high school local football sports fan, but I still watch NFL games. Mainly, I just like watching the stats and stuff. I'm obligated to be a Chiefs fan, but if I'm not rooting for the Chiefs, I'm rooting for the Cardinals.
Oh, I was gonna say, wait, that's Missouri, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Because I was like, is it? I was like thinking it was Kansas, and I was like, wait a minute.
No, I'm like contractually obligated to go with the Chiefs, which is fine because the Chiefs are good.
Oh yeah, they are good. See, I'm the team that was supposed to be at least somewhat well and became garbage, if you could guess.
Well, there are a lot of teams that are like that. The first one that comes to mind is the Texans.
Close.
Oh, don't tell me you're the Cowboys.
Yep, Cowboys.
Oh my gosh.
AKA, I've struggled with the pain 24/7.
AKA, your quarterback died.
Yeah, quarterback McSnapped, and then quarterback got McCapped, and third quarterback just became non-existent. And then fourth quarter, a lot of fans say this, but Garrett Gilbert, we very like Garrett Gilbert.
We all like Garrett Gilbert. He played for Orlando. He cool.
Yeah. The reason why I like him is because he played for, Texas Longhorns, so.
I honestly don't care about football, even though I live in Texas and it's like the biggest deal here.
Wait, Commander, wait, now I'm retarded. I thought that was Commander. I was like, wait a minute, what? Y'all live in Texas? I was like, wait a minute.
No.
I forgot who's talking.
Garrett's a Texas person. I'm Missouri.
I care about the Spurs though, because I gotta represent my home city of San Antonio.
Yeah.
I have a friend when I was in the Pokemon community who was from San Antonio. He always, when we had our draft league teams, he would always do San Antonio something.
Dude, the XFL revamp wasn't actually bad.
No, it was nice. And then COVID.
Yeah, and then COVID decided to ruin Vince McMahon's dreams. Like, why a disease gotta do y'all like that? You know what's weird?
I changed baseball. I know it's a bit weird to say out of nowhere, but I feel like the sport's way too boring for spectators to watch now. But
Baseball?
I think the sport, MLB baseball.
Yeah.
I think they should add some landmines in the outfield and make it only like 5 innings.
It's way too close. Why did I even try that? I should have just reset.
Or maybe an actual mercy rule. I know, crazy, right?
Wait, do they not have mercy rule?
No. You've never seen those memes where like a team will win like 20 to like 4?
Oh Lord.
It happens not too rarely. I mean, they play enough games to where it happens at least once.
It's like, bro, I don't want to keep on watching.
There was, I think it was like Atlanta versus Arizona or something, and
it's always Atlanta.
Atlanta like won. The Braves won the game like 24-3, and it's like, is this a football game score?
Nah, at that point it's like, holy crap, Atlanta getting choked. Whoa. I always like making fun of Atlanta. I don't know why.
Atlanta's fun to make fun of.
It's like, bro, how do you choke this much?
10 Dog got an interception.
It's kind of like it kind of takes talent. But I also feel bad for Atlanta fans because they have to put through it, all the jokes and stuff, and they're at the point they're just like done with their game, like they're done with their team. Hey, wait, Commander, would a blind game count as a normal? Like,
Yep.
if I submitted a blind 9-hole game to
Yep.
9-hole, would that count?
Yep.
Let's go! I beat my PB then.
One of my OG and I think 2 of my resort PBs were for blind runs.
That's just crazy to me. Like, I don't even understand how you could, like, PB on a blind run when, like, you actually, like, I don't know, maybe I play blind golf incorrectly, but, like, I just stare at the screen for, like, 10 seconds just trying to guess what wind I'm
Oh,
I'm dealing with.
I just go for it, and it's like, oh, we have this wind. We'll deal with it now.
Yeah. For me, I don't know. It's just that, like whenever I do it, it's like I don't even need to know like what the wind is. I just need to know what direction it's going and how hard it looks.
As
Or not
someone who
hard, it looks.
focuses on calculation so much, that honestly scares me. Like, I think that's gonna be, like, what carries me to my better times, is, like, my calculations are pretty good, it just, I need to learn from my mistakes more, but, like,
It sounds like the next cross.
Ooh, what am I doing so awake?
I mean,
I'm gonna keep on going though. There's no point in not being awake.
I think I was talking with Mine a bit, because he was also in my chat today. And it's like, he seems to have replay syndrome, like, really bad. Like, every single day I see it in PB Graveyard, he, like, loses a run to, like, a replay on, like...
Oh my gosh, I feel bad.
And it sucks, because he's at that point where it's like, if he just doesn't, like, in one of his good attempts, he just doesn't replay, he, like, PDs.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Well, that's not really me. I just don't need to be stupid in a PB generally.
Like, for me, if I'm, like, on hole 6, and then, like, you know, I get the bad pin and I'm, like, at the bottom, I honestly am able to say, oh, well, I'll just make this as fast to par as possible, and then just play accordingly, but...
Yeah.
You know, he's at that point where you gotta, like, get a perfect fucking shot, you know? And that really blows.
Yeah. I've kind of learned like the replay, like where you can get a replay and where you won't. Like it's I don't know why, but it's always like if you split a square, like the cube onto the green in half, and then you just like the 9, or no, it's not the 9, the 8 squares around it. Like if the ball lands in those squares and it's in like the closer half to the hole, then you're basically screwed. The other half is you have a chance. I quit. What am I doing?
Well, it's honestly just a case of if you tap left or right X number of times away from the hole, then you replay. Like, I base it off of I just base it off the line. Like, I know if I see a certain angle, I don't know the exact angle. Kind of 45, but that's probably too wide. But if you just, or too much of a vector, I don't know if vector is the right term, but just too much of a angle away from the hole, then you just replay. I've had some silly putts replay though. I will say that much.
Oh yeah, there's putts where it's like it's the easiest putt, and then the game's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna hand you a free replay. It's like, bro,
Great job. Here's a
good
replay.
job.
Great
Here's a replay. Even
I
though
got
you're
in-
running.
Like today, I got an eagle putt on 3. It was like the south pin, I guess, and it was like not even. I don't even know. I guess it was like 11. No, I don't know how. It wasn't far. It's all that matters. It was like 12 feet, and I was on the fringe. And then I literally tapped right like 3 or 4 times, and then I replay, and like even Tyler was like, "What?"
Whoa.
Yeah, it's funny when you alarm Tyler with golf.
Honestly.
But I think what motivates me is like I think about like how much I've accomplished in comparison to his number of attempts, and I just chuckle to myself because I know I'm only like at 10%, not even, of what he's done in terms of my
Yeah.
number of attempts. So it's like I see the road ahead of me. It's just a matter of if I work at it consistently. But
Mm.
I know it won't be easy. In my philosophy of having to like fuck up in order to like maintain like mental stability throughout the run, like I don't know. I feel like you have to be pretty fucking perfect to beat that run. But I know he does miss a putt or two. I think just one, but he might miss an extra.
Mm.
I don't remember the 14 par. Not 14.
I feel like who is he even grinding 18 hole anymore?
I don't think he's grinding it now. But he does seem to have noticed that I have a time under 11 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know if that'll provoke him to start running again. I know it provokes Cindy to start, going for.
You got another sack, see?
I just remember
It's always.
Oh,
I feel like it always boosts someone to keep on going whenever their time gets beat. I don't know why.
yeah,
It's like
like
me.
there's no way in hell I'm running pickup game again against unless I get someone to beat it. I've been basically poking Benson with a stick like every week, telling him to run pickup game until he says fine and does it.
Mm.
It's like he's the only guy who's like pretty headstrong on just using my strats. Like I don't know why. Like maybe it's because there's not a good tutorial or something. That's like
Oh yeah. I
Like
feel like
some
that's a good
people-
reason why. Maybe it's just like too. For some people, it's just too risky. Other people, it's just they don't even know how to do it. So
I
why do
honestly
it?
just want to tell people though, like Nitrovito figured this out in 10 minutes, and his brain is like the size of a peanut. There's a chance that you'll get it immediately, and there's a chance you just won't ever. But like at least consider it, because if you get
Yeah.
it right away, then it'll save you a lot of annoyance down the line.
Mhm.
And I don't even do the strat the same way I used to now, and I honestly cannot explain how I do this strat, which is the problem, which is why we haven't made a tutorial. I don't know how to put it into words. It's just, I guess, instinctual.
Yeah.
But it's very unintuitive. It's just I played the game to the point where I understood things without having to put them into words.
Here's a question for y'all: if someone were to find a strat, would it be dumb for them to keep it to themselves?
No,
No.
it's justified. I considered that, but I was streaming live when I got my first perfect game. I was considering not making the tutorial though at first, but there's two ways to look at it. Like, because I was actually put in that position basically where it's like, I could have just like people who came into my DMs, I could have been like, I don't know, I just click the Wii remote and it goes in, and like everyone would have been like, well, I don't know what to fucking do, and that's all that would have happened, But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just like at the end of the day, speedrunning is a competition against yourself, not against people on a leaderboard.
Right.
That's why, like, for some games, I just don't care to submit my runs. Like, I'm never gonna submit a run for Sunshine or whatever, because at the end of the day, it's
Yeah.
like I'm competing against myself. Like,
Mhm.
I remember
I mean,
when Benson first started DMing me, like the first day after I did the strat, I was like, who the fuck is this kid? Like, he wouldn't stop messaging me. I was like,
you didn't know who Benson was?
no, I thought he was just some fucking loser. And I was like,
You're like, bro, hop
I
off
felt
my
bad for him.
DMs.
So I was like, you know what, I'll help this kid out. He seems like he really wants the stamp. Like, I thought he just wanted to 100% the game.
And then you look
And
at
then
his
he
like
beats my
speed.
time, and I'm just like, oh, well, oopsies.
Oh,
That was a bit stupid of me.
Like, and you look at his speedrun profile, you're like, oh. Oh wait,
I don't care about
that's
that.
Benders. That's Benders. Never mind. I was thinking of Benders.
No, Benson had, like, no speedrun accomplishments at that time. I think he maybe did, like, some stupid superstar class for, like, canoeing or bowling or something dumb.
Canoeing.
Yeah.
I just got the dumbest chicken. Tell me why, right? I'm on hole 2 in OG. I driver it, and it completely misses the bunker. Goes straight at the flagpole, bounces off, goes on into the bunker, where I can try again and freaking sink it for the chicken. I don't know. I mean, I lost 1.4 seconds, but.
I will not lie. I have an irrational fear of playing Wii Sports like OG golf because I'm scared I'm gonna mess up something in resort golf. I don't know if that fear is just like really stupid, but I actually like legitimately refuse to play Wii Sports golf in fear of messing up my resort golf and getting the two confused.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I thought too. I thought I was gonna mess it up, and then I tried, and I went back to resort, and I was like, oh, nothing has changed. I was like, might as well keep on going.
What I will say though is that when I went to play golf, like I did this like 5 months ago, and when I like the way I swing in resort, OG does not pick up the input. It just does not, which is really concerning because that means the way you're playing the game is just not supposed to exist, which is mildly concerning to me. Because
Wait, how do you play it then?
Well, first of all, you must understand that the way I golf only works on my knees.
Oh yeah,
In itself is just...
I keep on thinking I'm talking to Commander. I don't know why. And
I
then
don't
I'm
talk
like,
a
wait
lot.
minute. Yeah, you're right, but I don't know why. But I think I'm hearing Commander, and then you say you're playing on your knees, and then I'm like, wait, this is Garrett. What is wrong with me? My brain's it is 1 a.m. My brain is not wired to think this hard.
Well, just
Yeah, I've
assume
not.
it's me.
Just assume.
Yeah, because Commander's just gonna chime in every now and then. His stream just literally says the voice gave out, and then something.
I'm memeing. We're in the fourth quarter. It is 85-6.
Holy crap! Are you running a simulation, or are you actually playing it?
I'm playing.
Are you on pace for 100 points?
Maybe if I quit running the ball and I pass it. But I've already passed for almost 550 yards.
Nice.
Airy noise.
Basically now I'm just beating up my running backs. There's two of us, it's fine. It's me and Love.
Frick!
I honestly feel like an old man sometimes because I always forget what the fuck I was going to say, and it bugs me so much.
Yeah, my trash can on my computer is full of videos. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 1, 2, 3, so actually 1, 2, 3 rows of 8. So that's 8 right there. So that's 8, 16, 24. That's 26 videos I have just sitting in my trash on my Mac. There it goes.
Well, that's your
All
first
that data.
mistake.
Look, having like a bunch of just bad videos in my trash.
No, having a Mac.
Oh no, yeah, I didn't choose to get a Mac. Trust me. Nah, but my school in Dubai was like, yo, you need a Mac, and so my mom was like, okay, I'm just gonna yoink my older sister's Mac for lateral. Just kidding. It was more just, hey, we're gonna yoink your computer, you'll get a new one, probably, maybe.
How was life in Dubai?
It was great. Actually, it wasn't great. It was okay. It was weird because you got to experience things like what do I call it? It was just a variety of things. Like I don't know why, but it's like there's some things that you see there. It's like oh, why? It's like why are construction workers this poor? Like why? Why do y'all do this to them? Like I'm not even joking. They're dirt poor. Like they take buses home. I'm like, guys, they build the tallest buildings, and y'all really be paying them like this?
To be fair, in the Midwest, that also is a common thing. So
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
like, out of all the things to experience culture shock from, like, honestly, that wasn't shocking to me.
No, I didn't really get too much culture shock. The only thing I was missing was my friends and just being in Texas in general. Else than that, really not much.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering what you were doing in Dubai in the first place.
Uh, my dad works in oil, and so basically he was like, "Hey, y'all should come down to my place." And my mom was like, "Okay, that sounds like a fun idea." And then we did. And then, yeah, and then 2 years later, my mom was like, "Okay, I hate this place. I'm dipping." It wasn't that it was bad. She just really didn't want to be there anymore because family shenanigans, to say the least. And my mom was like, "Yeah, I'm dipping." And dad was like, "Okay." So yeah, we dipped, and then now I'm at small town Texas. Okay, I don't want to be here. Can't wait until I get out of the city.
hey, small
Where
towns
you
fun.
wanted to move?
I don't know. It's more just I want to go to college and just go to a little bigger place. There's not much to do here. I don't really go out anywhere. Also, I live in a neighborhood where I don't have any friends, so that's great.
Well,
Uh,
it's kind of nullified by the fact that everyone's kind of forced to stay home to an extent.
yeah, but it's Texas. Not much people do that in the first place. We're not really
True.
quarantined here. Everyone, like, I don't know if kids really play outside, so I haven't been outside, like, gone out to play really in a long time, so, or rode my bike. I should probably do that.
I used to do that a lot when I lived in my old neighborhood, but now I've moved like a bit more out of town, and my neighborhood is literally just one street, and it's mostly retired people, except for like maybe one other house.
Oh yeah, no, that's where it's basically is at my place. It's like actually legit. If I walk a bit, I'll be on the next neighborhood. So weird. Like our neighborhoods in one street converge, and you know you're in the next neighborhood because one, the houses have a different style, like darker bricks, and two, the road gets just dark. The road's just dark, like not street lamps, but just
The
like
pavement or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Just probably got repaved sooner.
And yeah, the the darker roads are more retired people, and then the other homes are newer people because this neighborhood's new to the other one, so it's more new. It's more younger people, or to the sense like younger adults.
Yeah, I get what you
Like
mean. It's just not an old people neighborhood, essentially.
yeah, I'm on 516 pace. What in God's name is happening? Oh, and I get north winds on hole. The one, oh crap! Go 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 go! Turn left! Turn left! Thank you. I got north winds where I needed it. Thank God.
Maybe it's just meant to
Oh
be.
my gosh! Chipping, chipping! Dang it! What? What were you saying, Garrett?
I just
He
said
said
maybe
chip
it's
in.
meant to be.
Unless me get the worst winds. Actually, no. I actually got pretty bad winds. This isn't gonna be fun. No!
What
Don't
do you
tell me
want?
the run dies here. Why did I play that? I'm actually dumb. Might as well keep on playing.
Are you on hole 8?
I'm on hold 6. Not 6, 7. My big small brain decided to play hold whatchamacallit. Yeah, I'm not on PB pace anymore. But I decided to play hole 7 with the very wanky east winds. Surprise, surprise! It did not make it. But at this point, it's like might as well keep on playing. So even though it's not on PvP, it's like whatsoever. Oh crap! Give up isn't that fast.
That's what I was thinking. For a par 4, it's usually pretty shitty.
Hole 8, I didn't realize this until now, but hole 8's actually like give up is really slow.
Depends how fast you give up.
Yeah,
I watched Paul do it. It seemed pretty quick in OG.
it might be just be me not being good.
Alright,
Right.
Dragons, I need you to catch this ball.
Don't tell me this actually has PB potential. No way.
Thank you, Dragons.
Oh no, PB potential was crushed. Never mind. I'm good. I was about to say 531 though is not bad. I mean, it was only what, a couple of seconds off my PB? 2? No, 3. Oh yeah, I need to submit that run. One sec. Just realized that. Is it still copied? Oh, it still is. Let's go.
Oh yeah, I just remember I need to upload my 2 golf videos, the 1056 and the 127 classic.
Yo, K-Patch got a world record again. I love it how like I'll go onto speedrun.com after waking up for like I'll go and check and all of a sudden I'll see like 6 world records from CMDR. I'm like, what? What?
That's nothing
man, it
compared
just
to
goes-
the old days.
Oh yeah, because at the old days the game was more
There'd be,
could be more optimized.
there would be times where it'd be like 15 or 16 different runs in a day.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, are 3-hole courses like on the main leaderboard? Like, does it count as a main leaderboard world record if I got a 3-hole?
I mean,
Yeah, it would. Well, I think because it's in miscellaneous.
yeah, technically it would count a main leaderboard world record. I wasn't a huge proponent of it, but it was G-Lance and Tyler's kind of like decision, so.
Well, it was honestly the most stupid and undeserved world record I've ever gotten in my life.
Bop. I need to check if that video is the actual video that I need.
But I mean, someone had to get a good time from whatchamacallit, from a chip-in. You'd think someone would have gotten it from an all-sports run.
I
Just
mean,
from grinding.
I think there's 3 of us who have gotten chip-ins in all sports runs before. Me, Alaska. I want to say it was Gaming Land was the 3rd.
Ooh, I'm so close to summoning. I'm second away. I'm like, whatchamacallit? I'm right now technically 18th. No, or would I be 19th? No, it would be 19th. Never mind. Might as well keep on going. It's a weekend, for God's sake.
There we
I can
go.
I
just do
forgot
whatever I
which
want.
run I was watching. It was one of the 3-hole courses. I think it was Mines. Yeah, it was, because I remember the quality. It was Mines. Like, Mines grass and his game looks dead. It's so funny. It's like yellow. But anyways. He was listening to some summoning salt video as he was doing his run. It was really funny to me. I think it was the golf one. And it was just really funny to me that he was listening to it as he got a world record. He must have been like in the 4th dimension or some shit.
So,
Like, he gets a world record and he's just like tripping balls.
I finished this game 100-6.
Are you gonna go to sleep?
Yeah, I had 677 passing yards and 214 rushing yards.
How'd you go that ham?
Skills.
Video game.
Yeah. The other team had 203 passing yards and 2 rushing yards.
Only 2.
Only 2. 19 attempts, but also I sacked them like 5 times, and I got 2 picks.
Hmm.
It wouldn't let me switch my quarterback out, so that was all Alaska.
You wanted to give another quarterback a try, and they were like, no, Alaska.
Yeah. Simulate.
Wait, so is Alaska's actual name James, or
Yeah.
did you just choose that?
Is
Oh,
that-
it is okay.
Yeah.
Oh, might as well putt.
That's gonna take a long while to simulate.
Frick.
Tomorrow I wake up, I gotta record a final. I'm gonna continue working on the cycling video. I want to try and get at least a Q done, because that's 3 parts, and that's me, or that's Bandau, me, and then Q. That would be a good chunk done.
How long's the video like projected to be?
About an hour.
Mm, it'll be fun to watch. I'm looking forward to it.
There's like 22, I counted it out, about 22 different parts, and I've done the first 8.
Dang, so that's gonna be a long time.
Yeah. Well, with this, the big issue with like all the previous stuff is it was a lot of not recorded things. It was a lot of things I had to research.
Hmm.
Because like when we started all the cycling stuff, the only thing we knew about was like me and Bandau.
Yeah.
And I mean, I just kind of proved that there's 22 minutes worth of stuff that we didn't know about until I started working on the video.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we wouldn't have known that if Pack Attack recorded his 6th stage, he would have had the world record for 6 years.
Really?
Yeah, but he didn't record his 6th stage, so he didn't. No vid, no did. Because I'm basing it off of, even though I'm going to get flamed in the comments, I'm basing it off of SRC rules.
Oh, frick.
Because there's going to be that one person who's like, back in 2010, I got a 1404.
And you're like, bruv, but you didn't record, you dumbo.
Yep. And I'm going to say in the outro, this is following the rules. I still talk about the picture stuff because back in 2009, 2010, that was the standard. And I know that because I talked with people from 2009.
Wait, there's people that are from 2009 that still run this game?
They don't run it anymore, but I talked with them. There's the MP Kev. I didn't get a chance to talk to Lucario, but he ran it in 2009. I got to talk to Bar LB. Got to talk to Yoshi Kobe, who was a 2010 runner. Who else did I talk to? I mean, Jordan, Bandau, Alright, I want to see my school. Ranked 8th, even though I won. I'm ranked 8th, but I won 100 to 6. 61
Yeah.
plays, 7 first downs.
Oh no, this is going too far.
Leading passing,
Always sucks whenever you think you swing it correctly,
but not
in
rushing.
OG and blind, but then you hear the red bar and you're like, dang it. Dude, I have to get this PB. I know exactly where I can save to.
10 sacks. Wow. 2 interceptions. 14 touchdowns. Passing yards. Yeah, Alaska had 677 passing yards. 13 out of 22.
Rip his arm.
Rushing. I know I'm not a very good rusher. I also split my rushing between both of my running backs. But receiving is Wipeout Jack with 271 yards, followed by Tyler with 183.
Who led defense?
Does it let me defense? I'll go to the Woohoo Island, which is all the way on the bottom. Let's actually flip it this way. Hey, flip it this way. No? Alright. All the way down on the bottom is our defense. Because our initials are W-I-G. We're WIG. We are the Woohoo Island Golfers.
I just did the really long psych. I just twice in a row screwed up freaking 3. GG me. I'm garbage. Foul.
Come on. Getting closer to the bottom. Here we go. Alright. Leading defense. Let's see here. Clyde had a tackle and an interception. Tyler had 2 sacks, but no tackles. Oh no, that's 1 tackle for loss. So he had 2 sacks. Bacon had 2 tackles for loss. Ten Dog had a sack and an interception. Z had 2 sacks.
Yeah.
That is it on the defense.
Dude, I can't wait to get a car. I don't know why. It's just I've always really wanted a car.
Kicking.
Even though I'm not gonna get one until like a couple years. Or until how long will it be? Technically I won't be able to drive by myself until January 22. Which is not fun, but
yeah, he did 9 punts. And his 2 field goals. What about extra points? That's what it would look like. Yep, 12
this
extra
game
points.
really about to make me act up.
Cindy is our punter and our kicker.
Cindy.
It sounded like something that he would do.
I mean, you're kind of right.
Alright. That's where I'm going to stop for tonight, and I'm going to get a glass of water and go to bed. I think Joey is live.
Huh?
Oh, I have an old friend. We played Pokemon with each other back in 2012, and it was like June or July, and I was like about ready to like go host someone, and then someone's like, "You should go raid Joey Pals." I'm like, I haven't heard that name in 8 years, and like me and Joey were good friends back then, and it just happened, you know, the exact same Joey Pals.
I can't even remember. I think I've ran under Z Games, like just the name Z Games for a while. I mean, like there's different like websites that I have different names on, but like for like social media wise, I think it's been Z Games for. I think that was just the main name.
And then the same kind of week, I found Joey. When I did Flipnote Hatina, I was really good friends with a guy named Andrew, and he just so happened to be in the same Discord as Joey. And like me and Andrew go back to 2009.
Dang.
Host.
You really been. I think I haven't really been in the online community for a while.
I started in 2009.
I think I started playing with like online people. I'd probably say 2016.
how young I am.
Yeah, I'm an old fart, so it's fine.
I wish I didn't join Discord as early as I did.
One.
I wish I joined
guessing.
speedrunning when I was earlier. But
Garrett, is it probably because? Wait, why?
I don't know. When you're like 12 or 13 or whatever age I was around there, like, make stupid decisions.
yep.
And
Facts.
All right. Host the
it's
Joey
easy to
Pals.
just say things